Here we go. The Flawed Hero Marathon 2025 Finishers Medal. I'm part of a very unique group of people that have got this for the first time. And I'm very proud of this one. And I'll tell you why. Number one, it's the second marathon I said I'd never do. So call me crazy, but I went back and tried again. Now, if you didn't already know, the Flawed Hero Marathon, 12 o'clock midnight on marathon day, you set off to run 15 and a half, 16 laps of Letchworth, okay, at the dead of midnight. And this is very much more than just completing 26.2 miles. It's not about running it, it's about finishing it, okay? So that means that the barriers are open for anybody to have a go, okay? And we saw that in this community. Now, the first year saw 40 guys running for raising money for men's mental health. And this year we ran for a charity that's very close to my family's heart, which is Pancreatic Cancer UK. Having lost family members to this as well, the opportunity to raise funds to improve the early warning systems for this type of cancer was super important for me. So that's what drove me to the start line for a second time, as well as Phil's persistence with asking me to do it and telling me I was going to bet my time. And yeah, he's very persistent. Be careful of that. But look, he does it through love. He does it through love and support. He knows, he really believes in this cause. And so do I. The Flawed Hero community grew year on year. And it was great to see more people turn up to the pre-event stuff. So the Sunday run clubs that we held, hearing other people's stories, running with buddies and old friends, and really getting the proper sense for what this was about. It's a community feel. Yes, we're raising money for charity. Yes, we're doing something impactful. Yes, you might be running it for yourself, but you're also running it with a like-minded group of people. And that was massive. So we saw all types of people run this one, over 100 people. We had people running who had done marathons before, some people who had never done a marathon before, some people who, like me, the first year went, yeah, go on then, I'll give it a go, I reckon I could do it. With 4 weeks notice last year, and then this year, a little bit more prep, definitely humbled a bit more this time. So a bit more preparation, but still, I'm not gonna lie, it sucked, okay? Run 26.2 miles sucks. So prepare yourself for that, but that's what it's about. It's about the mind. When the body gives up, can the mind keep going? And my pain was there to help raise funds, like everyone else who got to the start line. Now, the event, Phil leveled up. Now, Phil cares a lot. He puts in a lot of time and effort in personally, so did his family, but he really got everyone on board to have a great event. And what I mean by a great event was we had a great start. Great to see the Letchworth Cinema give us the hall for that. Great to hear Susanna sing. Great to see the pictures and all the stories on the screen of people that really meant something to us and got us motivated. Very emotional. Then out to the start line, and just running with people that were telling their stories all the way around. But a few other people we saw, some great stories. Even people that are running like multiple marathons, doing this marathon and going down to London and doing their marathon. That's the type of people it's attracting. People who are trying to change things and really make impact. Now, throughout the event, it was great this year because we got loads of cheer squads. So local bars and cheer squads were just popping up around. So a big thank you to those guys for keeping us motivated and engaged. That was superb, and that made a real difference to everybody. Yes, the goodies and yes, all the sponsors were great as well because that kept us engaged, kept us hydrated, and kept us our nutrition on point. But what it really meant was that people cared about what we were doing, and Phil was getting some really good people to support us on that journey. Now, running up the Broadway to the finish line was pretty epic. Imagine if that gets bigger and better next year. So that finish was brilliant. And do you know what was really great was actually when we ran across the line, I had my buddy Phil there, give me a big hug, tell me how proud he was of me. And he meant it. And I saw him do it, that I do that with every single person that crossed the line. Even the ones that finished in the early hours of the following morning, he was still there greeting every single one, making sure everyone crossed the line and everyone had a great event. So that's the thing you're signing up for next year. That's the reason why you should sign up for the next one. Raising money for a great charity, but really make an impact in your community. Let's help grow it again, make it bigger and better next year, and we'll see you then. Thanks to the Flawed Hero 2025. This medal is a special one. And I'm proud of Phil as well for creating his own brand, because this one means something to everybody else as well. Thanks, Phil. Thanks, Flawed Hero. I might see you next time.